Okay, I'm gonna show you how to create a form. So let's get started. Create a contact form. Okay, so first we can use the templates. For example, this one, contact us. But in this case, I will just add it manually. So this one, I will delete it. Okay, let's start with the heading. Just drag and drop on there. Just contact us. Okay, I can put center, change the color. We can add some background color, but I think we don't need it. Then I will add text box. Okay, full name, and you can add some settings on here as well. Red. In this case, I will put blue. I can show a sub-label on here, or I can hide that and put placeholder and their full name on here. I can add a help block here, pop. I can add a validator. In this case, I will just add require. I can add logic. Okay. Then I will add a text area following the same design. I will just hide the label. I will add here under your comments. Then I will add just require validation. Okay. Then I will add checkboxes on select list. But I will use 2 columns for that. So I will add that checkbox. Services, it comes empty, so we will add the options. Okay, then I can add a checkbox as well. Products. I will add the options as well. Then I will add a select list. Services. And it 2. I will add options as well. There it is. In I think that's it. Also, I can add this dynamic radio button. You can add images on each option. I think that's it. More options. There it is. And also we can add a custom HTML, and this will be custom not anything on here, and it will be shown. I will add a conditional logic on here. Just if for example, the select list, in this case, the select list is option number 2. So it will be shown if this option is selected from this field. Okay, that's it. Then just the submit button. I will drag the bottom. I will put submit and colors, border. I think it's fine. Okay, that's it. Then we can set up on the mail notification. By default, it comes with this default shortcut which will show all the fields, or you can add manually the shortcuts for each field. For example, I will show you after. Let's test with this default shortcut will show all the fields from the form. Okay, we have this email settings. So, this is the success message. You can customize on here. Also add a page redirection, but in this case I will just show the success message. On global settings, we can use reCAPTCHA version 3. In addition, you can add CSS, custom CSS, custom JavaScript. This is an example that you can use just for testing. The PDF, in the case you can export when you have a record, you can export the PDF, and this is the settings for the PDF. For the mail, yes, if you choose this one, you can control the whole mail content, the full HTML of the mail. So I will just leave it as that. On the records, you can control as well how the records are shown. At the moment, it's showing this default shortcut, which will show all the fields from the form. I think that's it. I think we can just say form. And there it is. For WordPress, it will show a shortcut that you can use. For the PHP standalone version, it will show a widget code, similar like this, just to copy a widget code, also an iframe code. So you can use any of those options. Just copy and paste onto your page. In this case, this is a shortcut. Just you can paste this shortcut into your post or page. So it's the same logic. Just copy this and paste it on the content of your post. Okay. For this case, I will just test on the preview. So it's the same. You can see on here, if I press on submit, you can see the validation is activated, is triggered. And I will add on here. And maybe you remember I added a conditional logic in the second option. If I choose second option, you can see here it's showing the custom HTML. If I choose another one, the custom HTML is hidden, and I can play with this dynamic ready button. You can see it's working fine. Just submit the form. And that's it. You can see it's working fine. Let's check on the mail. You can see it's arriving. There it is. You can see all the fields of the form. Okay. And as I mentioned it you can use custom shortcuts. So I will remove this default shortcut that comes by default. I will use this one. The label, this is the same. I think this is the dynamic value, the input. For example, I will add text box. There it is. Text area. Here. Check box. Sorry, a typo on that. Checkbox. There it is. Input. Okay. A select list. And I can choose a wrapper in this case. For example, the wrapper is in the case you don't want to show, for example, there when there's no information, for example, like dynamic check radio button and the value on here, but probably if there's no information, it will show that this one. So we don't want to show unless there is some value. So I will just copy this one first, and then I will use this wrapper. Just you can see here, as it says, here goes your content. If it have some value, if no value, this will not appear. Okay, I will use that. Just copy and paste. That's it. For information, the URL, the form name, and here also you can see other options like login username and mail, regular ID, things like that, or the default shortcut that comes, and it will show all the fields. I think that's it. Also, I will copy this one and I will use it on the records. The same on here. There it is. Okay, just save changes. Okay, let's wait a moment. There it is. You can see. Send in the form. There it is. Go to the mail notification. As you can see, it's showing all of that. Also, we can test the wrapper. Just I will deactivate, for example, this one, this validator, and I will put a wrapper on the text box. And if there's no value in the text box, it should not appear on here. Right? Okay, there it is. I will leave empty that text box. Okay, there it is. And as you can see, that text box is not showing, so it's working fine, as you can see. And I think that's it. There are more options on here. Also, you can see the variables on here. It's the same. You can see the values. Also, you can see under the mail settings. And here, logic graph. In the case you are using CellLogic, you can see on here. Okay, I think that's it. If you have any questions, just leave me the comments. Thank you.